Welcome into Belton, Texas. Check one, check.
Visitors have won the toss, elected to defer.
Welcome into Belton, Texas for today's matchup between the CCC Texas Spartans and the UMHB Crusaders here in Crusader Stadium. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in today.
Receiving from the scoreboard and will be attacked. Gentlemen, wish each other good luck. Have fun.
It will be the Crusaders to receive first, so we'll see their offense on the field. Few quarterbacks listed on the roster, so we'll see exactly who will be the one to start. We'll see if the Crusaders decide to go with what is considered the most experienced quarterback in Michael Ludy, the junior from Austin, Texas. But it seems like we are out and ready to go. Christopher Vargas will be the one, as always, to handle the place kicks. And it'll be two returners for the Crusaders. And that'll be Mateo Castillo as well as freshman wide receiver Tim Boatner.
Back to receive for the crew, number 7, Tim Boatner, and number 24, Sean Maisha Bryant.
Vargas with the skill to pooch kick or go deep. And it looks like he'll pooch this one towards the corner, going out. And so that will go out, and it'll be the starting field position. That'll be very nice for the Crusaders as the offense starting to take the field.
Legal procedure. Kicking team. Free kick out of bounds. 5 yards from the end of the kick. First down.
So we will see Zach Allen, one of the freshman wide receivers coming out of California. He will line up on that far side, and he will be flanked on the opposite from Brayton Anderson, another freshman wide receiver. He is from Hutto. And handoff first, deciding to throw it out with a little RPO action and trying to get one tackle, and it is cleaned up well. Crusaders doing a nice job that time for a little gain, as that'll be the first completion for Ryland Walker, sophomore quarterback.
Second down and 7 for the crew.
Dylan Thomas, the initial man on the tackle. And then it was Oligake coming down and finishing it out. Now the run will get a couple more, just about a gain of 3 that time. And now a 3rd and 5 here, so a chance for this defense to go 3 and out. Walker dropping back, coming near side, setting up a bit of a screen. Now past the first down marker with a spin move, getting out into space, and will finally go down.
That's another Crusader first down.
Kenneth Travis making the tackle.
On the tackle with the Spartans, number 90, Kayshawn Thomas.
Also give Kayshawn Thomas, shout out to the big man, getting out in space with the tackle as well. So a fresh set of downs. Crew looking for the double move, going over the top, and pass is complete, and he'll go down on his own. But biting on the double move that time was cornerback Carson Mitchell. And that is a huge pickup. Another first down here. That pass completed to the aforementioned Brayton Anderson. The freshman getting started already. And near side, that'll be incomplete. Mason Rager, the freshman tight end from Georgetown, Texas, incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Crew. Ball at the Spartan 23-yard line.
Solomon next to Walker. Braylon Walker fakes the handoff, now looks near side, wants him again. Nice defensive pass breakup that time.
Pass intended for Brayton Anderson, broken up by number 21, Jamari Lay.
Jamari Lay that time getting the stop. Is once again looking for Anderson. He already has one big catch, looking for all 6. And couldn't do so. Lay in the way. Walker again down the middle and has a pass complete. That'll be for close to the first down marker. It looks like he'll be short by about 1. And a 4th down coming.
Fourth down and 1 for the Crew.
Crusaders getting to the ball. Gotta imagine maybe want to punch this one forward with Solomon. And flags will fly. It'll stop the play, and looks like it'll be offsides. Yes, it is. But on the defense, Oligake that time. So the foolish penalty really gets another fresh set of downs, and that'll be right at the 10-yard line. So not a chance to get another first down. It is goal to go. Looking near side, thrown into double coverage, and that'll be incomplete. Ball way over the head.
Second goal for the Crew from the Spartan 10-yard line.
Second down. Handoff. Solomon bouncing it outside, and he will be stopped. 3 different Spartans getting there.
Stop number 29, Donnell Snowden. Third down for the Crew, 3rd and goal from the Spartan 9-yard line.
Third and goal here. Spartan defense so far has been draining clock. Only 10:29 left to go here in the first quarter. Walker once again facing pressure, gives it up, almost intercepted. Hands on his head, almost coming back the other way, as that would have been Dylan Thomas.
Pass goes incomplete, brings up a 4th down.
But that will bring ahead the kick unit. The Crusaders will try to find themselves 3 to start this game off. Very nice stop that time from the Spartans. Walker to hold. Snap back, hold good, up and through. And that is good for the first three.
That Sandia is good. 9:35 left in the first quarter. It's the Crew 3, Spartans 0.
Jonathan Sandia from Hico, Texas gets the 3 through. So that will bring on the Crusader defense, and we will see for the first time today the Spartan offense. It was a bit of a struggle against University of Hardin-Simmons. A 3-pick-6 kind of day for Dante Frederick, but he was able to settle in well. The totals for that game offensively, Frederick ended 15 for 44, 247 yards, 4 interceptions. The leading wide receiver for this offense, Trell Clay, he has been a force to be reckoned with. 6 receptions, 206 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day for him. Shamar Sheaver, the leading rusher, 7 rushes for 49 yards. The total, 307 yards of offense. Got to imagine if they can punch it in a couple more times, this offense will be rocking and rolling. As this one angled towards the corner, it is caught. And now going around right side, trying to catch the edge. Will do so, skip past 1. Now a little more, ducking under a tackle, and finally tackled past the 35-yard line. A nice return that time. As Jamari Lay, a very nice return.
Depending on the play, number 6, Landon Sanders for the Crew. 1st and 10, Spartans at their own 37-yard line.
And we will see Dante Frederick in the backfield. He is flanked by Shamar Sheaver, Trell Clay here at the bottom of the formation. A very pass-heavy offense. So we'll see if that is the same plan of attack. Hard count. And looking for Clay already over the top. Can't make the catch. Can't connect. Burned off the edge that time. Avery Milligan just not ready for the deep shot. And that will be the first pass attempt of the day for Frederick. And we will see that connection a whole lot more. Cotillion Spike's also a very dangerous wide receiver. He's at the top of the formation. Always got to give a shout out to Logan Fisher, the center. Very important, his connection, and that goes to Spikes. As that will go ahead, and it'll be a 8-yard gain. So Spikes with his first target and his first catch of the day for 8, as it is a 3rd and 2. Same formation. Handoff, Sheaver trying to get around the edge, and he will bounce it outside and go backwards. And that will be a loss. Loss of 4 that time.
Loss of 4 on the play.
And we will see the punt unit again. Hayden Justice has been a stellar punter so far this season. He has the ability to flip the field, and it won't be too difficult for him to do here, but certainly could pin this Crew offense all the way back. Justice handles the snap, fires this one down, takes a bounce at the 25, and looks like it'll check up right about the 20 and will be down at the 21-yard line. So Spartans not able to go down and match. They are down 3-0 here as the Crusader offense is ready to take back the field with 7:56 left to go on this beautiful October day. Starting to get a little chilly when the sun goes down. I mean, it is really starting to feel that time here in Texas. And it seems like we will keep on the field with Ryland Walker. The one to flank him is Deuce Solomon, the sophomore. And now going deep over the top and deflected away. A back shoulder throw and very nicely deflected, as that time
Pass attempt for Jordan Reese of the Crew.
It was Kason Goolsby with the deflection.
Depending on the play, for the Spartans, number 27, Artestin True.
Apologies, Tusi was the one. Tusi, there's two 27s on the team. Goolsby's on offense. Tusi is the one on defense. Handoff coming up the middle, able to find some space, and that is quickly closed up. Beautiful play that time. It's coming around the edge, Josiah Rice. And also the big man plugging up the hole quickly, Brandon Stripling.
Solomon on the carry. On the tackle, number 95, Brandon Stripling.
So a 3rd and long here, officially ruled a 3rd and 11 for the Crusaders. As Charles Brown Jr., the running back in, sophomore out of H-Town. Walker dropping back. Running out of options, keeping his eyes downfield, escaping pressure, got to get rid of it, and he will not be able to do so, bringing him down all the way back.
Quarterback sack for the Spartans, number 9, Michael Olagoke.
Oluwatamelihin Olagake, the one getting the tackle and the sack to end this Crusader drive as they go backwards. And now the punt coming will not reach the returners, and that'll go towards the 40 and will be down just about there at the 40-yard line of the Spartans. So this Spartan defense has been showing up and showing out all season long. As they forced 3 on the first drive and then nothing on the second. So we will see this again. Again, only an 8-yard completion. That was from Frederick to Spikes on the first drive. And then it was a 4-yard loss for Shiva. The first play started off with a deep shot to Clay, and now Clay has 3 players on him. He is being triple covered. So a numbers advantage to the top of the formation. Frederick will look that way through the hands of Spikes as he is not able to complete that pass. That his 3rd pass attempt of the day. And Cotillion Spikes just sees that one go through. Might need some stigum on the gloves as Sheaver will check out.
2nd down and 10.
As we will see McFarland checking in for him. He now in motion. Defense shifts. Frederick, empty set. 3 receivers, top of the formation. Pressure coming, able to take rid of it, and that is intercepted. It's coming back the other way, picked off as Quinton Hall gets the interception and right back the other way with it. As the defense thought they had a break, Spartans come back onto the field, and this offense with a little bit of juice for the Crusaders, they got a chance to possibly extend this lead. That was just a miscommunication. I don't know what happened there. I think Frederick was possibly looking for either Childress, could have been Vargas, could have been even Spikes on, but either way, miscommunication, that ends the drive, and now it is a turnover and a very short field. Walker looking near side. Handoff. Solomon will not get much. That'll be a gain of about 3.
Kayshawn Thomas on the stop. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Crew.
2nd and 7 here with 5:28 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd down. Solomon once again going left side, trying to burst through the line of scrimmage. And he will get a couple again. That looks to be good for another 3-yard gain. And that will make it a 3rd and what appears to be 4. We'll see exactly what the ruling is.
Solomon get on the carry.
A 3rd and 5 is what it's ruled. Walker looking near side now, throwing that way, and he will get close to the first down marker.
Pass completed out to the wide receiver, Deuce Solomon.
Chasing after him
Solomon tackled at the 37-yard line. Number 15.
was Van Robinson,
Van Robinson on the stop.
and that will bring up 4th down, but the offense right now staying on the field. And it looks like they'll go for it, so a 4th and 5. That time a gain of nothing, just the Solomon catch. Ball is snapped, thrown quickly, and it looks like that'll be enough. Yes, it will, down at the 30-yard line. As that time the catch coming from Mason Reiger. A handoff coming near side, trying to bounce around, and a very nice tackle. Linebacker Josiah Rice just coming off the edge quickly, able to diagnose that play, and that'll be a gain of nothing, or just about 1. As running back Jamichael Cooper, sophomore out of Tyler, Texas, only a gain of 1. One receiver bottom of the screen, 2 receivers to the top of the formation, and a timeout called. Spartans need a second to talk this over on a long 2nd and 9. So a timeout called, and we'll go ahead and take it with them right here on the CCC Texas Spartan Sports Network. Quick snap, and the out route near side towards the 20, and can't stay in bounds, but that will be a catch as Michael Slovak able to get a big chunk of that, and now it's going to be a 3rd and short.
On the stop for the Spartans. Donnell Snowden on the stop for the Spartans.
Right now, pressure not really being brought. However, this time the blitz is brought, but a run up the middle, perfect play call, and down towards the goal line. Ball is out.
Right up the middle to Michael Cooper for the Crew.
And officials say he was down.
That's another Crusader first
but very dangerous as Cooper coughing it up.
On the tackle with the Spartans, number 6, Kenneth Travis.
Kenneth Travis with the last tackle. So 2 receivers spread way out wide. Solomon gets the handoff towards the goal line, and he will pound his way in.
Touchdown, Deuce Snowden.
As Deuce Solomon that time getting the touchdown. And that will tack on 6 to make it a 9-0 game with 1:34 left to go here in the first quarter. Kick this one up and through. It is good, as that will be Caleb Gardner with the point after attempt is good. So it was a quick first offensive drive for these Spartans, and they will try to make sure that doesn't happen on this next go. 2 drives, no points so far, 1 interception. Frederick so far with 4 pass attempts. Right now, only -4 yards rushing so far on the day. As the lone handoff to Sheaver, trying to bounce it outside, caught in traffic and was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Crusaders ready to get underway, and so are we. As this one going all the way back. And now once again with a convoy going around the edge, getting a couple blocks, and again past the 35-yard line. So special teams, very much a highlight, as flag on the near side. We'll see exactly what this call is. Jamari Lay again with the return. This happening away from the tackle. So again, we'll see exactly what this play call is, as it seems like the strong set is coming in. Yeah, the barrel formation.
There's 2 penalties on the play. During the return, holding, return team. That penalty's declined. Illegal block below the waist. Return team, number 63. That penalty will be assessed from spot of the foul. 15 yards, first down.
So initial starting field position will be 15 yards back. And in for the first time today will be Xander Cheek for the Spartans. He is to the right, our left of Frederick. And Jarvis Newhouse to the left of him. Quick throw over the head of Clay, as that will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Trell Clay goes incomplete.
That will bring up a 2nd and 10. And we are just at about 1:13 left to go here in the first quarter. So not necessarily time of the essence for the Spartans, but of course you want to get yourself possibly 6 if you can, and get yourself right back into this game. A 2-possession game. Tillian Spikes in motion. Frederick looking the other way. Clay with the catch, open in space, trying to get around 2, and will be dragged down right past the 45-yard line. And a flag again. And the chain's not moving, so you got to imagine this one is against the offense. We'll see exactly what this penalty is. And that is a 30-yard pass from Frederick to Clay. And Clay has been the home run hitter all season long. And tonight, no less the difference. Clay once again, pass behind him, picked off. As Frederick cannot lead his man. Of course, Clay just trying to make a play on it. And on the 7th pass attempt of the game, that will be an interception, the second of the day for Frederick. And just when this offense was starting to get going, or looked like it was starting to get going, just like that, defense back on the field. And that is going to be a very frustrating conversation between offensive coordinator Terrence Staves and quarterback Dante Frederick. We will see Jamichael Cooper back in at running back. Walker, no change for him. He's handling the snaps. He drops back, looks far side, a out and up route concept, has a man, and is caught past the 30-yard line for a first down and much more.
Walker completed out to his wide receiver, Chad Ward. And that's another Crusader.
Freshman wide receiver Chad Ward going deep. And Walker able to match up with him. Jamari Lay that time in on coverage. Another pump fake, trying to get a double move now to the inside. Plenty of space, and will finally be brought down after a catch and run. As that is Xavier Bates with the tackle. And we will hit zeros here in the first quarter as the Crew right on the doorstep of scoring again. We'll take a quick break right here in the Community Christian College Spartans Network.
Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or count of this game without the express written consent of A to Z Sports Media is prohibited.
And so once again, it is the combo of Cooper and Walker in the backfield. Walker keeping it and almost intercepted that one through the hands and for a touchdown as Tusi going up for it, could not come down with it. And it will be a touchdown as Chad Ward from Tyler, Texas, the freshman wide receiver, gets in for the score. That makes it a 16-0 ball game. Jonathan Sandia. Snap back, hold good, up and through the uprights. As a quick strike, only one play needed on this side of the second quarter.
51 left in the first half. It's the Crew 17, Spartans 0.
UMHB, a very storied program. National championship in 2018 and 2021. And I mean, these kind of facilities, I think they'd even rival a few Division II teams. I mean, this is a very, very nice area, stadium. So, also, got to give a special thank you to just kind of the hospitality we've received coming in today. Plenty of friendly faces. So a special thank you to the UMHB staff and all their help in able to get this thing underway and up and going for us. So, offense will come off, and we will see the Crusader defense and this Spartan offense back on after the kick. As all the way at the goal line and deciding to come out, a bit of a late decision, and will go down past the 15-yard line.
On the stop of the Crew number 51, Seth Warren. First and 10 Spartans at their own 17-yard line.
So back here as the offense takes the field. As the handoff, a change at quarterback, as we will now see Andre Weisner. And a quick rollout, nice catch, and that is going to be dropped. As trying to go for Christopher Vargas.
Third down and 8 for the Spartans. Ball at their own 19-yard line.
Gotta hope Frederick is okay. Once again, another pass directly up the seam. Nice catch, strong hands from Clay. Took a shot and still able to hang on.
Trell Clay on the reception. Depending on the play for the Crew, number 2, Aiden Barrett.
A 17-yard catch there.
Spartan first down at their own 37-yard line.
Clay, the leading wide receiver right now, 47 yards on the day, 2 catches, a plethora of targets. And then a timeout called. So we'll go ahead and take this timeout with them right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartan Sports Network. Vargas coming out. An I formation set. Handoff up the middle. Sheaver trying to keep his legs turning, and he does, and that'll turn into a decent gain on first down. Gain of 3 that time.
Carrying the ball for the Spartans, number 12, Shabar.
Gant Jr. was the leading back, getting the block towards the middle. Williams looking for a pass, now taking off. Amiri Williams up the middle, takes a big hit. Ball is out. Spartans able to jump back on it, but a flag in the backfield. We'll see what this is. Possible holding will negate the run, but Amiri Williams will still feel the lick.
On the carry.
Number 64. 10-yard penalty. Big second down.
Lewis is going to be the offender, so they're going to bring the ball back. Definitely saw a pile go down. Looks like on the replay, looks like Lewis wound up kind of spinning his guy around.
So this run negated and all the way back past the sticks, as it will be a very long second down. Officially called a 2nd and 17. Williams, and almost intercepted, trying to go for Sheaver near side, and that would have been going back the other way, as Michael Mays Jr., the freshman defensive end from Harker Heights, Texas, almost taking that one straight to the house. Instead, it'll be a very long 3rd and 17 now. That's just the 2nd pass of the day for Williams. And we will see another timeout, as the play clock was all the way down to 0, and now Crusaders with a little bit of life, this bench fired up. So Frederick, his day might be done. Only 7 passes, but 2 interceptions on those 7 passes. Only 2 completions on those 7 passes. 1 for 8 yards to Cantillion Spikes, and then 1 for 30 yards all the way down to Terrell Clay. And then that brought on Amiri Williams. Williams, a 17-yard pass on his first pass attempt, and the second one almost taken back the other way. The 17, of course, going to none other than Clay. And so, I mean, really today is going to be all about playing complementary football. Your defense has been playing pretty well. Got to find a way to have your offense do exactly the same thing. So we will see offense take back the field. Amiri Williams once again in the backfield. Looks like he's got an empty set, 3 receivers here to the bottom side of the screen. 25 seconds to snap, plenty of time. Clay at the top. Williams facing pressure, getting around the edge, facing pressure again. Can't get rid of it, and he is brought down as sacked completely all the way back. Pressure right in his face is John Luke Williams from Austin, Texas, just a 45-minute ride. Gets the sack. And a 4th down coming, as we will see Hayden Justice once again try to flip this field and let the defense have some room to work. Typically you see, though, defenses, special teams like to bring pressure if they can, especially back here near the end zone. Snap back, And Justice boots this one high. Will bounce at the 40 and then take a nice roll. And once again, able to flip the field is Hayden Justice. He has been just really invaluable. I mean, just you can't describe how well he's done so far this season since he's joined the Spartans. And so this Crusader offense will take over at their own 42-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and that will be a nice bit of running as new running back Wade Lemons takes the handoff.
Carrying ball from crew number 22, Wade Lemons.
And Hudson Fowler also in the game.
Number 0, Josiah Rice. Second down and 3 for the crew.
Second and 4 for the Crusaders. Lemon still in the backfield. Takes the snap, lines up.
Handoff going around the edge, able to find some room, and that will get close to the first down marker. Not enough, though.
Number 31, Josh Wilt on the carry for the crew.
Josh Wilt getting the carry from League City, Texas. And now a very short 3rd and 1 with just under 11 minutes to go, 10:45 and counting here in the second quarter. Crusaders once again trying to find themselves in the end zone. Looking to end this drive with points. Fowler handoff right side, trying to come around, and a very nice job, Ashton Farrell getting there first. And then it was a combo tackle that's coming down from that free safety position.
Donnell Snowden on the tackle.
Was Donnell Snowden. And we will have a 3 and out for the time being. And 2 will be back to return this one. And now a timeout coming. Their first timeout of the half. So great job with a defensive stand. I mean, that could have been very bad. Again, you go down, tack on another 6 to that. I mean, this is at least a 3-possession game. But a very nice stop there. Makes it about 4th and 4 to go. So again, we'll see if any trickery is on the way. Special teams got to stay disciplined. Lay has been handling most of these kicks, most of them coming straight to him. And it will be a fake, and sure enough, all the way past the line to game. As Cade Kubeka gets the carry. And now the defense has to come back onto the field. So once again, offense for the Crusaders taking the field. Hudson Fowler, a freshman, will be flanked as Charles Brown Jr. is the running back to the left of him, and It will be a delay of game.
Play game. Offense. Number 13. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Crusaders a bit slow getting into their formation, getting ready to snap the ball, so they will go back 5. And that will be a 1st and 15 now. We haven't seen much of the passing game from this kind of second unit that's come in. Fowler, mainly a handoff kind of game. Did have an end around that counts as a pass. And there is the pass coming around the middle of the field, as that is caught for a 1st down and then some. A 20-yard pass that time, as it is caught by wide receiver Josh Wilt. And we'll call that a broadcaster's curse. Fowler to Wilt for 20 yards and a fresh set of downs. There's 8:15 left to go here in the second quarter. That time Dylan Thomas in on coverage, and once again the handoff up the middle and stopped quickly. Coming down the hill and laying a hit. Once again, free safety position. Nice play that time. Donnell Snowden. He has been a tackling machine this season. He's keeping that play up. As a small gain, now 2nd and 8, only a gain of 2 that time for the big running back Charles Brown Jr. Brown Jr. once again, and he will get another 3.
Brown again on the carry.
So a 3rd and 5 now.
Gain of 3 more.
Ashton Farrow, the defensive captain,
On the stop for the Spartans, number
gets the
10,
stop.
Ashton Farrell.
Fired quickly near the sticks, able to make a move, gets past a couple and inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and a fresh set of downs, a little bit slow to get up, but that will be caught again by Josh Wilt. He's been targeted plenty, but he comes up a little bit limp, so he will check out, replacing him a Mason Stubbe. But the quick completion in traffic by Fowler gets a goal situation. Only 9 yards to get to the end zone. Fowler looking, and he'll just throw that one away. That time right in his face, and would have been probably the right decision, as Van Robinson was right in front of his face, just not letting him go anywhere. And Robinson will now come out. Man in motion. Fowler handoff up the middle. Barreling towards the goal line and in for the touchdown. Another one on the day. As Wade Lemons that time getting in on the scoring. Caleb Garner once again. He is the first time he's handled this kick, and he boots it through, so that makes it a 24-0 ball game. And now a flag So we'll see what this call is, see if Crusaders decide to take it.
Outside. Defense. The penalty is declined. Result of the play. PAT is good.
So a good PAT will bring on this kick unit once again. Again, Lay has gotten a few returns. On the far side is Kaysen Goolsby.
Jonathan Sandia teeing the ball up for the Crew.
Right down the middle, Goolsby with it. He fumbles it, has to pick it up, and now has to take it out. Trying to get towards the sideline. Dipping and diving, and ball out again.
Ball is loose.
But it seems like that will stay with the Spartans as it goes out of bounds. So a lucky play, we'll call it, for the Spartans to be able to maintain possession, and they do so, but right behind the 20 twice now. It was two good returns that got them past the 35, and now two returns that has them behind the 20-yard line as this drive takes over at the 16. It seems like we see Dante Frederick back in the game. Sheaver next to him on the left. And once again, behind him, Frederick just missing Trell Clay.
Pass broken up by number 4, Quentin Hall of the Crew.
Quentin Hall gets the PBU. Three receivers, bottom of the formation. Frederick dropping back, facing pressure around the edge, gets rid of it, and incomplete. That time looking for Vargas.
13, Christopher Vargas goes incomplete.
And that ball just a little too high. And now a 3rd and 10. This offense has gotten a bit stagnant. Only 3 completions so far for the offense. On 11 total passes. Up the seam, Clay again taking a shot. The tie typically goes to the receiver, so we'll see what the call is. And Trell Clay again being a dog, really, is what Trell Clay is.
Pass completed to number 5, Trell Clay.
That a 23-yard pass that time. Frederick facing pressure, gets rid of it quickly, and that'll be a flag. You might see a pass interference as he was being face guarded that time. That will be a holding. Call that one on Quentin Hall. Hall on Clay that time. Really, the way number 5's playing right now, I would think you might as well just take the 10-yard holding call instead of giving up the catches that he's had, which has been 30, 17, and 23 on his last one.
Now first and 10 from the Spartan 48. Frederick in the backfield sends Vargas in motion. Fakes the give, throws
To Vargas, and he will go ahead for just a couple.
grabs onto the waist, doesn't let go.
On the stop for the crew, number 4, Quentin Hall.
And that a gain of 2 yards.
Christopher Vargas on the pass reception. Gain of 1, second down and 9 for the Spartans.
They call it 1. That'll be the first catch of the day for Vargas. Vargas once again in motion. 3 receivers top of the screen. Frederick looking that way. Up the middle. Clay again. Another catch for him. As he has passed the sticks, that'll be another first down.
Troy Clay on the reception.
13-yard catch that time for him.
Spartans have something going as they found some rhythm with Trell Clay.
Depending on the play, number 24, Caden Ward.
Looks like maybe they're trying to
First and 10 Spartans at the crew 39-yard line.
73 yards receiving for Clay so far. Clay on an island up top. Frederick looking that way, gives it to him up the seam again. This has just been the Trell Clay show. It is his world, and we're living in it. Another 10-yard catch.
At the crew 22-yard line.
And it will be a timeout. Crusaders needing a bit of a breather as they have been hit left and right by catches up the seam from Trell Clay, and we'll go ahead and take it with him right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartan Sports Network. Back and underway here as it was a 16-yard catch for Clay. And the handoff will go nowhere. That time stopped all the way up as McFarland, his first carry of the day, will go for 0.
Curtis McFarland. No gain on the
Second and 10 now.
10.
Clay again being covered by 3. And now call it 2. Is got to believe the safety's going to go with him over the top.
Clay is going to be about 5 yards to the outside of him. Now more motion.
Vargas in motion. Frederick looking that way into traffic, and that is incomplete. A diving attempt there from linebacker Seth Warren. Almost getting there in time. 13 passes on the day for Frederick. And now more motion. There's now 3 receivers top of the screen, only 6 seconds to snap. Got to go quickly. McFarland in the backfield, picks up the blitz. Over the middle, almost intercepted off the hands of Cotillion Spikes as he tries to make a diving catch. And that will bring up a 4th down. 4th and 10.
And fourth down for the
And it
Spartans.
seems like the
Fourth down
offense
and
will
10,
stay
ball
on the
at the
field.
22-yard line.
Spartans have had a really impressive drive. And even say look out for Trump play here and look out for a similar play where he kind of gets inside of the cornerback and gets the ball before the safety can get there. Trips to the bottom though, trips in a bunch formation. They're going to go to the bottom.
And now Spikes has some room trying to get to the first down marker, and he will get past the 15-yard line. It'll be close, but it doesn't look like it'll be enough, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The defense back onto the field for the Spartans.
On the stop for the Crew, that was number 53, Adrian Scott. It's Crew ball.
As that time, Spikes going for 9. 17 yards on the day for Quintillion Spikes, a 9-yard reception. That's just his second catch of the day.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
And we will see the 2-minute timeout. So we'll go ahead and take him with him once again right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartan Sports Network. So the defense back on with 1:57 left to go in the second quarter. And a quick throw here on the near side, and that is caught and out of bounds as the 2-minute drive has definitely started, as we will see once again for the second time today, Ryland Walker, his second drive, or second appearance after taking a bit of a break. Just that, a easy pitch and catch. As that goes for 8, and now throwing it backwards. It's a live ball picked up and brought forward, able to get past the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a first down, making something out of nothing that time.
Carrying the ball for the Crew, that was number 47, Deuce Solomon.
Solomon just being a baller, making a play, and being an athlete, able to make, again, a something out of nothing first down for the Crusaders. Ball too high, trying to go for the corner on that route. Brenton Anderson, the freshman out of Hutto, Texas, missing.
Second down and 10.
Cannot connect with him. But that will stop the clock with 1:27 left to go here. 2nd and 10. Two receivers, bottom side of the formation. Walker looking that way, throws to the flat. Solomon with the catch, but he is brought down in bounds. So the clock will tick, and it'll be a timeout, official timeout, as the helmet coming off of tight end Chance Scott. So he will have to come off the field for at least one play if Crusaders want to have him back on the field. Now two receivers either side of the formation. Solomon still in the backfield. Walker looking near side, almost read well, and then a fight for the ball. Ashton Farrell coming up with it. And it looks like the officials are going to talk this one over. This might be Spartan ball. And incomplete is the call.
Pass rule incomplete.
Josiah Rice was pointing at the big screen saying, you can see the interception. If you want to see it yourself, officials decided not to look at it, so it will nonetheless be a third down stop, and now fourth down coming up for the Crusaders as the pass is incomplete with 1:02 left to go. So still time for this Spartan offense to possibly get themselves some kind of points before the break. Kubeka punts this one high into the Texas night sky. Will bounce past the 30, take another good bounce inside the 10, and then will be brought down at about the 7-yard line. So that is where the Spartans will take over so far their worst starting field position of the day. And that was kind of the recipe for disaster against Hardin Simmons. It was bad starting field position, but we will see exactly what the plan of attack is here. Again, with just 51 seconds left to go, so not much time.
51 seconds remaining in the half.
And Frederick back onto the field.
Frederick in at quarterback, so we saw Army Williams, and Williams was effective. They wind up having to give the ball back.
And it looks like we're missing a running back, so on late, Crusaders with a chance to sub in if they want to.
Now, UMHB is going to make a sub, and it's going to cause a delay of game.
And this is going to be a delay of game on the Spartans. But because the Spartans sub late, because it was a late run onto the field. Really a smart play. Jarvis Newhouse was the late one onto the field. And that will push the Spartans even further back.
Correction. That penalty being marked back half the distance to the goal. First down.
Number 2, taking
Frederick in his own end zone. Got to get rid of it quickly and does so high into the air. Going for Clay, and that'll be incomplete. Sanders right under him, had some space to work, but that time Frederick going for Clay, and that'll be incomplete, his 14th pass attempt of the day.
Number 16, Hayden Jackson.
One receiver, top of the formation. Two receivers to the bottom of it. The handoff up the middle, and we'll get some of that penalty yardage back and then some. Nice run that time as Newhouse was able to get up ahead, and a timeout now called as UMHB getting the timeout that time with 35 seconds left to go. A 7-yard run for Newhouse. So far on the day, it's only 8 yards rushing total for this Spartan team. Leading wide receiver, 89 yards receiving for Clay, 17 yards receiving for Spikes. Mary Williams coming in for a short while. He was able to complete one pass, that for 17 yards. Frederick, 91 yards on the day. And it looks like it's going to be an empty set for Frederick. So if the Crusaders bring pressure, he's going to have to get rid of it quickly. 3 receivers bottom of the screen, 2 to the top of it. Frederick dropping back. Clean pocket, let's go of it. Looking for Vargas over the top and cannot complete.
Pass intended for Christopher Vargas goes incomplete. It's fourth down.
And that will bring up fourth down with 29 seconds left to go, and we will see the punt unit back on. Hayden Justice, this is by far the furthest back he's ever had to punt in this game today, again standing in his own end zone. Been able to flip the field on his punts today, so we'll see if he can do this again. Gets it away well enough, but that will check up at the 35 and then picked up. And could have been dangerous, but nonetheless, that is picked up by Tim Johnson, a wide receiver from Center, Texas. So 21 seconds, we'll see exactly what the plan of attack is as Walker will come back onto the field. He is flanked by Solomon. Dropping back, Walker looking for the end zone. Coming near side, Tusi in on the coverage, and that'll be incomplete. Nice PBU from him that time, as coming near side was Walker looking for Mason Reiger. Tight end freshman from Georgetown, Texas, could not come up with the catch. And that only shaves a few seconds off, so 15 seconds left here. As a 2nd and 10 is brought up, and it seems like these Crusaders not content with just kneeling it going into the break. Might want to get themselves another set of points. Man in motion for the Crusaders. Walker dropping back, looking to the far side, looking for space, setting up, hit as he throws high, and then hit as he tries to come up with the catch. Big time hit that time, and coming up with the celebration. As that hit sending the Crusader to the floor, as Jaden Montgomery that time laying the boom.
Defending on the play, number 19, Jeremiah Pierre.
Montgomery with the big hit, and I believe that again is Mason Reiger. So now the field goal unit is on. And that is blocked. And as long as the Spartans don't pick this one up, it should be the end of the first half, and sure enough it is. And it will be a 24-0 ball game as we enter the halftime break. Appreciate each and every one of you for watching with us. We'll be right back right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartan Sports Network. Welcome back in here to Crusader Stadium as the Community Christian College Texas Spartans find themselves down 24-0 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Spartans winning the toss, electing to defer, so now they have a chance at putting the offense on the field first. So a few new changes for the receivers as Spikes and Sanders both back there, and it'll be caught at the 10-yard line, now going far side, deciding to cut it up the field, taking one cut, now going back to the outside, and that will be brought down past the 20, but before the 25-yard line, as that time Joel Valdez, freshman linebacker, getting the tackle. So a 1st and 10 now. Again, it was a 2-interception kind of half for Dante Frederick. He was able to settle in nicely 91 yards passing. Trell Clay, 89 yards receiving. Spikes, 17 yards receiving. And Vargas rounding out the catching with 1 yard. As this is handed off, Sheaver getting a nice run. As he gets ahead, that looks for 6. Second and 4 here. Williams back in on the game, and Clay knew he was going to get hit, still comes down with the catch. As that will be a 1st down.
On reception number 5, Trell Clay. That's a important 1st down.
All the way down to the 49-yard line. And Sheaver again trying to get around the edge, and he will do so. Another good run for him there.
Sheaver on the carry. Spartan 1st down. Michael Baines Jr. on the tackle.
Williams near side, and that'll be incomplete. Trying to find Sanders, and that will go down as an incompletion.
Pass intended for Martavion Sanders, go incomplete. Second down and 10. Spartans had the ball at the Crew 42-yard line.
Handoff again. Sheaver around the edge, and this time not as much, but still a gain of 2.
On the stop for the Crew, number 71, Alaric Brown. Gain of 3 on the play.
So a long 3rd down, 3rd and 8 now for Amiri Williams. Up the middle, and in traffic, it's caught. Spikes.
Pass completed to
Gain for just 1.
Spikes. Picking up the tackle for the Crew, number 97, Jake
Fourth down, offense stays on the field. Williams fakes the handoff, facing pressure. Got to get rid of it, goes around the edge, a flag, throws downfield. Vargas there for it, and the catch is made, but the flag on the backside might very well negate that pass. Pass caught all the way down at the 8-yard line. Logan Fisher and the Crew defender getting into it a little bit. And if the flag stands, I mean, it'll make it a much longer fourth down. We'll see quite exactly what the plan of attack is. Got to think maybe we see Hayden Justice back on again and the punt unit on. But so far, this has been a nice drive for the Spartans. Again, and it all starts with Terrell Clay. That last catch down the sideline, 17 yards. Mary Williams has himself 34 yards on the day. Cheever 20 yards rushing. And it seems like the head official still giving a bit of an explanation to head coach Darnell Newman. Clay now in triple digits, 106 yards receiving. He has been pretty much this entire passing attack. He's got 6 receptions for 106 yards. For all you fantasy football lovers out there, that would be 6 receptions, 106 yards. That'd be 16.6 points. And a very nice day in the fantasy football world for him. Much higher than some receivers like, well, higher than, you know, a running back like Breece Hall. Higher than a wide receiver like Brian Thomas Jr. out in Jacksonville. Only 6 points for him. But again, a long-winded discussion. Still 8:41 left to go. Either way, we're going to have to replay the down.
Offense. Number 65. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat fourth down.
So all that time for a holding call. So it'll be a long fourth down, and we'll see if the punt unit is mobilized. And sure enough, it is. Justice coming back onto the field. Mateo Castillo and Ashton Fry, the two back to return. Last time a low snap for Justice, able to scoop it off the ground, so he'll try to maybe do the same here. Thomas on late. And a much better snap here, able to get it off before pressure gets to him towards the sideline, and that will check out. Bounced at the 20 and then came all the way to the 16-yard line, and that is where the Crusaders will take over. UMHB already leading this one 24-0 with 8:11 to go in the third quarter. Marcus Lingo, a new quarterback in from McAllen, Texas. Shout out to 956. And now a handoff up the middle. That won't go anywhere. As two in on the tackle. Van Robinson, one of them. I believe the other one, Kashawn Thomas, getting the tackle. Yes, it was Kashawn Thomas. So both Robinson and Thomas in there for the tackle. Robinson, a very scary edge on that right-hand side. Then go with the pass near side, and that won't go for much either. It looks like that'll go for nothing. Might even lost a yard, maybe, depending on the spot.
Quarterback Marcus Flamingo completes his pass out to number 19, Tim Johnson.
Tim Johnson that time getting the reception for the Crusaders, and that will be a third down coming. Long 3rd and 10 here. Spartans have been in this position before. Desperately need to get off the field and let this offense possibly come back and get to work. Luengo dropping back, and we'll fire it up the middle, and that will be dropped. And officials say on the ground. So down by contact. And coming up limp as a big hit laid Dominic Olivera from Round Rock, Texas, able to make the catch, but not enough for a first down. So 4th down coming up. Spartan bench wanting that to be a fumble oh so desperately. I mean, it would have given them fantastic field position. Quebeca once again back onto punt. And he's able to get it off in time. Coming near side, and that will bounce and hop right out. And the official mark will be right at the 45-yard line. That is where the Spartans will take over the offense. And Amiri Williams able to drive down, but stalled out, got behind the sticks due to some penalties. And it just were not able to make the right kind of plays in time. So we'll see what they can do here. Clay, only one catch on that previous drive. He's been targeted all day today, as we will see Amiri Williams once again on the field. Cheever is the running back behind him, or next to him, depending on the formation. Williams, handoff. Cheever already in trouble, as that is going to lose some yards. That is going to be a loss of 4.
Number 91, Zachary Gibbs.
Tackle goes to Zachary Gibbs. That will be a loss of 4, only 16 yards on the ground for Cheever now.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 14.
And now Clay in the backfield. Interesting formation here. Lay, man in motion. And pitched off to Lay, and that again is going to go nowhere.
Another
we'll go even further back. This now a loss of 3. That going down as a pass. There's a pitch forward. Williams rolling to the right side, and the field shrinking, just throws it up into the air, and that will be incomplete. Trying to let somebody have a play for it, but nobody able to get there. And we will see a 4th and 17, another quick 3 and out. As Williams, only 2 completions on the day on 7 pass attempts. So Ashton Fry, they kick it away from him, and that is picked up and quickly dropped back down. No reason to pick that one up, but nonetheless it was. As Mateo Castillo will have that ball down to now at the 25.
On the stop for the Spartans, number 22, Curtis McFarland.
So it was a quick offensive series, a 3 and out for the Crusaders, and we'll see if this defense can once again force another 3 and out. Dropping back, plenty of time, setting up the screen, and that's gonna go nowhere. Beautiful play recognition from the Spartans that time. As coming downhill fast from that strong safety position is Javon Pierre-Paul. We'll still see Luengo in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, and again, that might be just a gain of a couple inches, maybe 2 if any. And another 3rd down. Showing pressure, Spartans drop back out of it. Still coming, Luengo is dropped, but they'll say a horse tackle. A horse collar tackle will be the flag. Josiah Rice came down for the tackle, but we'll see what this call is. I believe actually that was Donnell Snowden, number 29, getting the tackle. So 15 yards will keep this drive alive. And what looked like the defense, again, going to be able to force a 3 and out and get themselves off the field. That will bring on, once again, the offense. Luengo. Another handoff, trying to bounce it outside, and again, the defense plugging that all the way up. 2 big men in the middle. Both Brandon Stripling and Kashawn Thomas were there for the tackle. Nate Skeet is the back in the backfield alongside Luengo. Second and 11. Handoff. Trying to get up the middle again, and that again is going to go absolutely nowhere. This defensive line has been just manhandling the offensive line when it comes to runs up the middle.
Josiah Rice on the tackle.
Deshaun Thomas is very, very difficult to move. And now a third and even longer. Looks like it'll be a 3rd and 12. Ball snapped just before the play clock ends. Ball in the air, fade ball far side, and that will be incomplete. So now it is going to be a 4th down coming. Luengo just taking a shot down the field.
Carson Robinson goes incomplete. It's 4th down for the Crew.
43 seconds here in the 3rd quarter left to go. Still a 24-0 ball game. And this one high into the air, fluttering, will not reach the returners, but will take a Crusader bounce past the 20, near the 15, and will get checked up at the 16-yard line, and officials blew the whistle before the ball was touched. If not, it'd be Tim Boatner, the one who ran it in, but again, the whistle saving the Crusaders that time. And offense once again back on the field. Clay on an island down low by himself. Sheaver in the backfield. McFarland next to him, and McFarland on the end around. Nice catch. One-on-one in the open field. Can't make the play, and that'll go for even more past the 1st down marker.
That's going to be a Spartan 1st down. Gain 11 on the play.
As McFarland, beautiful catch there for him.
First and 10 Spartans at their own 28-yard line.
11 yards for him that time. Williams coming around the edge, trying to get around a couple, makes a couple broken tackles, and then is bumped out of bounds.
Quarterback Myriad Williams on the keeper.
And that will bring the end of the 3rd quarter
Antoine Bridges defending on the play.
as Williams will go ahead for what looks to be 4. Nice run that time from Williams, able to break a couple tackles. And now we are heading into the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick break right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartans Sports Network. Back here in the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6 to go. Williams fire to Clay, and that will be caught. And a flag thrown, so we'll see what the flag is.
Flag down.
36-yard line, but a quick flag comes in from the umpire. Usually umpires looking right at the exterior of the line. Potentially a holding.
If this catch stands, that would be the 7th of the day for Clay.
Back it up, so it looks like maybe two have been on the
And it will not.
Illegal participation. Offense. 12 men on the field. 5-yard penalty. Being second down.
That was interesting because typically that flag's thrown before the play or after the snap of the ball. That was fully after the catch, but nonetheless, that negates the catch from Clay. As now it's going to be a 2nd and 11. Williams dropping back, has to step up in the pocket. Deciding to take it himself, makes one-man miss and splits a pair to go ahead for a nice gain. Gets all that yardage back. And pretty much the catch of Clay as well, as it will be a 3rd and 3.
Williams on the keeper. Gain of 7. And on the stop, number 43, Chase Reed, freshman linebacker for the Crew.
12 yards on the day rushing for Williams so far. 3rd and 3 here. McFarland next to Williams. Williams already rolling, fires, and a flag thrown again. It looks like it'll be a holding. Again, Williams putting his lineman in a tough position when he leaves the pocket quickly. And we'll see exactly what this flag is.
Holding. Offense. Number 6. Penalties decline. 4 down.
So the incomplete pass, as it was intended for Hayden Justice, he doesn't have a catch so far today. But now a 4th down, and the offense will stay on the field. A very short field if they don't get it. So very important here. Again, only 3 yards to go. Williams dropping back into the flat, plenty of space. Makes one man miss and then tackled into the open field near the 50-yard line. A 14-yard catch that time. Handoff again. McFarland trying to bounce to the outside, get some room, and another good rush. At a 12-yard rush for McFarland. $23 yards on the ground for him so far. And then a flag thrown. And the false start will bring the Spartans back. So Xander Cheek is in the backfield. And Williams firing, intercepted. Did not see the defense dropping down. And Aiden Scott will get the interception. And that will be the first pick of the day for Amiri Williams. So now taking over at the 36-yard line will be the Crusaders.
As the Crusaders are going to take over 9:44 left in this game. It looks like we've got a new quarterback. It's going to be number 17. Michael Rudy, quarterback out of Austin, Texas.
New quarterback Michael Ludi gives the handoff, and that will be behind the line of scrimmage where he is tackled.
Benjamin Frazier carried the ball.
Initial stop that time
Loss of 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 12.
made by Damaris Ockleberry. And Ludi once again still in the backfield. And the handoff up the middle, able to break through. And that will be a decent gain that time.
Frazier again on the carry.
It's going from behind the sticks now to make it a 3rd and manageable.
46, Ray Howard Jr. on the carry for the Crew.
Third and 5 to go here. Ludi dropping back, looking to pass. He's going to take it himself, and that will absolutely get stopped up. As again, Ockleberry there for the tackle. And that didn't seem like a very confident decision from Ludi, so that will bring the punt unit back on. And once again, we'll see Cade Kubeka.
Cade Quebec in punt formation.
Kubeka gets it away, no pressure in his face. A nice turnover ball, and it's fair caught right at the 10-yard line.
Fair catch for the Spartans at their own 10-yard line.
Right now at this point for the Spartans, it's just trying to make sure this offense doesn't get blanked. There's been plenty of offensive production, but not yet able to find themselves in pay dirt as Williams will hand off. Sheaver loses the football, and it is picked up by the Spartans. Falling on it that time, and smartly, was offensive tackle Caden Young. So Young doing a nice job maintaining possession. It will be a 2nd and 10. Williams firing to the outside. Sanders trying to make a move, getting around 2. And could have been a late hit. Officials say no. But Sanders with a catch. That'll be good for 3. I'll call it 3, Mr. PA announcer. 37 yards passing on the day for Williams. Handoff up the middle. Cheek is just thumbtacked down. A big stick that time from linebacker. Able to read that play very well. Tony the freshman from Hockey, Texas. we'll see the punt unit back onto the field. Justice, big boot, flutters in the air, and that'll be actually fielded and go nowhere. As that time, Malachi Johnson fielding it. So after a couple extracurriculars, there's just 5:32 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As the offense will come back on. Very interesting to see if we'll see Ludi again. I'm trying to get him some extra snaps. And it doesn't look like it. As new quarterback Joseph Bates, a sophomore from Temple, Texas. Benjamin Frazier, the freshman running back from Liberty Hill, Texas, used to the slot T. Now working in the spread, and ball snapped right to him. And now he's got to make some kind of move and will be dropped behind the sticks. Nice swarm defense there from the Spartans. And now Frazier will come off. Huckleberry that time getting credit for the tackle for loss. Musa Fakoli, the new running back in. And once again, a low snap that fumbled on the ground. And this center quarterback exchange is not at all what it's been the entire game. The center listed is Jack Bison, a freshman from Austin, Texas, and twice now the snap has been off target. Bates now trying to take control of his squad. 3rd and 15. They have not even had a chance to get a play off. And again, an awkward snap, but Ashton Farrell reads it well nonetheless. And he's the first one there for the stop. And we will see the punt unit back on. Also in on the tackle helping Farrell was defensive tackle Travian Carrier. Jeremiah Lay once more. Is back to receive.
Back on the punt for the Crew.
And it'll be a fake, and it is picked off at the 25-yard line, now coming back the other way, trying to shake and bake, and then is finally down near the 30 as the interception play made that time.
Number 19 for the Spartans, intercepted.
Jaden Montgomery getting the interception. So with 3:01, it'll be right back to this Spartan offense, and they'll get it just shy of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And Williams will come back in. Williams pass to the near side, and that just off the hand of Sanders. Sanders thinking that was going to come more directly to him. Williams wanting to lead him out, get his momentum going. Instead, it is an incomplete pass. That the 11th pass of the day for Williams. Trying to get around the edge. Williams fires down the field, has Sanders. Sanders trying to go up for it, and no flag called. Pass is incomplete. That time in on the coverage would be defensive back Damari Hunt, freshman out of Austin, Texas as well. Williams just not able to get enough on it to spin it all the way past around near the 40-yard line. Really would have been a very long throw. So a 3rd and 10 now coming. 2:45 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Vargas in motion. And that will be a timeout called as the play clock all the way down to 0. So we'll take it with them right here on the Community Christian College Texas Spartans Sports Network. After the timeout, still 2:45 left to go, 45 seconds until the 2-minute warning. Here in the 4th quarter, 24-0 is the score. Williams still in the backfield, McFarland right next to him. Williams rolling to this near side, and he will fire it downfield. Sanders trying to go for it, intercepted instead. Really just an arm punt, but going up for it and bringing it down. Joshua Arroyo. And on his 12th pass attempt of the day, that will be interception number 2 for Mary Williams. So this defense will come back onto the field. We'll see quite exactly what the game plan is. Luengo once again back in. And the handoff up the middle will not go anywhere. Van Robinson, a nice job initially stopping just a few yards past the line of scrimmage. And that will only be a gain of 2 yards. So once again, Van Robinson doing a fantastic job, stepping up, making a play. And with that play, we'll get right into the 2-minute warning in 3, 2, 1. There it is. There's the whistle for the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break and be back with the final 2 minutes of this one on the Community Christian College Texas Spartans Sports Network.
Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or count of this game without the express written consent of A to Z Sports Media is prohibited.
Offense back on the field. Man in motion, handoff up the middle. Quick pitch pass, and that is going for a lot more than what it looked like it was going to. Defense in the position, but legs keep churning as freshman wide receiver Mateo Castillo, also from McAllen, Texas, will get up ahead for a first down.
Castillo or Bryant. First down. UMHB will take a long time to call this play. Luengo remains in the
Jediah Buckley in the backfield. Luengo gives it off to him. Buckley coming near side, gets a block, able to get into space, and then is bumped out past the 40-yard line down to the 38. A nice run from him there with 1:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 1st and 10.
Carried the ball for the Crew, number 49, Jediah Buckley. And that's
Throwing the
another
block that
Crusader
time, William Garcia. And it seems like the victory formation is on its way. The first kneel that from Luengo. And we'll probably just need about 1 or 2 more. So the way this one ends for the Spartans on the offensive side of the ball, 106 yards receiving for Clay, 91 yards through the air for Frederick, 37 of the yards through the air for Williams. The second leading receiver is Cantillion Spikes with 18 yards, Sanders with 3, Vargas with 1, and McFarland with a 15-yard catch. And I think that was a fumble. I'm so sorry. I was reading off my stats, letting us know how the offense was going, and it looks like the offense is going to be back on the field. As well, let me see here on the replay on the Jumbotron. Yeah, it was a fumble, and then it was just kind of taken straight and advanced. So, wow, okay. A very bizarre turn of events here. Donnell Snowden was the one to pick it up and advance it. And so we'll see one last time. Amiri Williams back onto the field. Right now set up in an empty set. No Trell Clay. Sanders at the top of the formation. And now subbing in late will be Gregory Gant Jr. He goes out, so again, an empty set here for Williams. Drops back, facing pressure, got to step up, and he will eventually be sacked. Play made from the Crusaders' Zachary Gibbs. And that will be the last play of the game. As the final whistle blows, Spartans losing this one 24-0, and they still look for their first win of the season. In the rushing yards category, it was 23 yards on the ground for McFarland on 3 rushes. Cheever with 16 yards on the ground on 7 rushes. Amiri Williams getting in on the rush game himself, 12 yards on 2 carries. And Uhouse a 7-yard rush. Tornadoes unfortunately blanked here, and this one could not get the offense going. The defense had themselves not a very bad day. Plenty of good to come from the film, but plenty to look at on both sides of the ball. I'm Andrew Ramirez alongside producer Anthony Williams Jr. On behalf of A to Z owner, founder Sonny Zepeda. I want to thank you so very much for each and every one of you watching. We will be back later this week. Actually, it will be another Spartan game as we look forward to the 25th. That'll be away as well. So we will see you next time. Manny Ramirez here for the last time saying we'll see you next time. Have a great night and God bless.